Jasper came into our lives in June 2021. He started growing normally and having the characteristics of a beautiful little boy. He did act normally, slept really well, meeting milestones, but he was a little bit underweight, which was our first concern.
He just wouldn't feed at all. So I made the decision the next day just to go to the children's.
We first heard of the children's through, the Good Friday appeal and how we've grown up with it. And I've always known it as being a great place for kids and care and that sort of thing.
Jasper was a beautiful 4-month-old boy, and looking at him, at first we thought that there was probably nothing going on other than maybe just some usual eating or feeding difficulties. There were a few other things which we started to notice, which we wanted to look into further.
His heart rate was quite high when he fed.
We also felt that sometimes the way he moved his arms and legs was a bit stiffer than what we would expect.
That led us to a lot of testing.
Things were still not progressing as well as we'd hoped, so I took the steps of involving a cardiologist to examine his heart.
We found that he had a small hole in his heart.
That day was pretty tough.
Knowing that he was in good care put us at ease.
He had a stint in the intensive care unit coming out from the operation and eventually came to the ward. So it's a very intense and challenging experience.
That all went successfully. It went really, really well.
Once I saw that there was a few things with his heart, with his development, with his feeding, it did raise my concerns that perhaps there was something that was an issue more of a developmental and genetic nature. At that point, I reached out to the very clever geneticists here, and they were the ones who recommended a particular type of genetic test called an exome sequence. And we're very fortunate at this hospital in Victoria to have access to that test through the Victorian Clinical Genetics Service.
There was pretty much a 9-month waiting period for the test results to come back, and they had found something. A syndrome called Clay-Jensen, type X, which is a developmental disorder. We're actually really glad that we had a diagnosis, and that's where the children's come into play so much. They provide the support and then they tell you how to navigate through that.
Physio comes every fortnight, speech is every week, and OT is every fortnight. So it's a big team to surround us and to help us with Jasper.
In the short period of months or weeks that pass, he's developing and making progress.
Abby's gone pretty well. She plays with him, she tries to help him. She loves her brother. She'll do anything for him.
Still pretty scary to be in the unknown of rare syndromes, but we've got terribly good support around us.
The early years in any child are such an important time for development and growth, especially for Jasper because of his additional needs. But Jasper's going to show us over time all his strengths and all his wonderful capacities, and we'll be there to support him on that journey.
He plays with everything. He doesn't stop. He likes playing on the trampoline. Yeah, he's amazing.